Greetings everybody and welcome back to Wager Talk TV. I'm Pablo Lagoredos here with a Gold Cup breakdown for the semi-final between the USA and Guatemala. This goes on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. But before that, we finished June with plus 52 units of profit. I told you guys summer is our time. Last summer we made 108 units of profit. Summer before that, 170 units of profit. Already plus 52 units in this summer, and we still have 2 more months left. You can get a 90-day soccer pass for just $3.49. We slashed that price by $150. Comes down to under $4 a day, really affordable. Basically the price of a coffee, $3.87. And you'll get all my soccer plays for 3 months from now. And of course you'll get the rest of the Club World Cup, the Gold Cup, the Leagues Cup that comes right after, Copa Libertadores and Copa Sudamericana, and of course the big European leagues that start in mid-August, and the first bunch of plays in the Champions League and the Europa League that start in mid-September. So head over to my page, wt.buzz/pl. We have 2 best bets loaded for Tuesday slate. We have a best bet loaded for Wednesday, and of course the rest of my plays are going to be loaded there as well. Now onwards to our free play. USA versus Guatemala in the Gold Cup semifinals. Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. USA are minus 370 favorites here. The draw is at plus 467. Guatemala plus 900 underdogs here. The Asian spread is minus 1.5 and the Asian total at 2.75. Now, USA, they really messed up against Costa Rica. They needed the penalty shootout in order to overcome a really feisty side. But take that result with a grain of salt, because Guatemala are not the same team. They're just not as good as Costa Rica. Guatemala, they overcame Canada, but it was a lucky result because Canada took an early lead, but then they stupidly got a red card. Saffelberg got 2 yellow cards in 4 minutes. In a 4-minute span, so they were left with 10 men, and Guatemala really capitalized on the situation, and they sent the match to penalty kicks, and of course they won. But prior to that, I mean, this is a team that conceded 2 goals against Guadalupe. Panama created a bunch of shots against them. Actually, Panama only beat them by 1-0, but they created 21 shots with 8 on target, 1.69 xg, and you know, Guatemala, they did beat Jamaica in the first match of the group stage, but those Jamaican boys were probably smoking something weird, because it was a terrible effort for them. So now up against USA, I definitely see a USA-Mexico final once again in the Gold Cup. But how do we bet this match? I mean, the spread at minus 1.5 seems a bit tricky to me, in the sense that USA, they have some problems in the backline. So I don't know, maybe Guatemala score here. I'm going USA, same game parlay, USA Moneyline and over 2.5 goals. That's at minus 115 over at DraftKings, minus 120 at FanDuel. I think USA can score 3 goals on their own, but Guatemala might be able to score here. I mean, Guatemala will try to break down, break the rhythm, try to go for a slow game, but the way that USA are allowing shots, I don't know, maybe they concede once, but I think USA have the capacity to score 3 on their own. The spread at minus 1.5, a bit tricky. I guess USA could win by 2-0, but I think USA win, and over 2.5 goals is the way to go here. So if you like these breakdowns, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. We provide actionable information in the Club World Cup and the Gold Cup. Plus 52 units in June. We're not slowing down. We have 2 best bets loaded for Tuesday in the Club World Cup. We got a best bet loaded for Wednesday in the MLS. The MLS is slowly coming back to life, with players coming back from the international duty. And of course, 90 days of soccer for just $3.49 comes down to under $4 a day, really affordable. You'll get all my soccer plays, all futures, all props, all 5% releases for the next 3 months, and that includes the big European leagues, the Champions League, APL, Bundesliga, La Liga, Copa Libertadores and Copa Sudamericana, the MLS, the Leagues Cup, and basically every soccer match for the next 3 months. So head over to my page, wt.buzz/pl. You'll find all free plays, all my premiums, and all the long-term passes. Good luck and God bless.